Does anybody have challenge Guardian raids?
I do, yes.
You want to do those after?
Yes, I will do that. I need to do both of them. I've forgotten.
Yeah.
Alright, the stream's working. Hey, going. I was trying to cheat and get credit for this ruin thing.
Oh, the battleground?
Well, it's like you do this like raid thing, and it's 3 parts.
Yeah. I've done that before. It's kind of shitty stompy one way or the other. Hey.
Let's see if it'll play sound from this.
Counter or even attack with any skills on the.
Is somebody watching the Discord stream?
It can be.
Just real quick. Tell me if you can hear the...
Red meters, then it will immediately explode.
Yeah, I can hear the
shots
audio.
out players.
Okay, cool. Just checking. Got Maine Coons. We got... Anybody else coming?
Good question.
Let's see if AI is gonna join us. Oh, somebody just wrecked my ass.
Yeah, dude. It's Rowan is a weird thing too, because like it's PvP, but like people are just drinking purple juice all day long there. Dude.
Yeah,
The tryhards are just fucking drinking Kool-Aid constantly.
Trying to see if AI is gonna join us. I was hoping some of the new guys would come and like introduce that way we do like introductions kind of.
Yeah.
You know, you hope.
I mean, it is later than the normal raid time, so I don't know.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'll just give a couple people just a minute. I just messaged 2 of them. And then we'll get this going.
Two factions started
Alright,
fighting
we
over
got
these.
482. That's good. So that's good stuff.
I don't know if we're gonna get any more. It's a good showing though.
30 special untapped, 1 success.
Alright. Let's get this going. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you guys want, you can watch the Discord stream.
Counting attendance.
Well, I'm seeing
Oh,
if
here.
anybody's if anybody's AFK. We just need one. I think there we go. All right, so things that I wanted to go over with you guys is that we've got the second static that we're calling the Order. They have a full group finally.
Wait, do we get a cool name?
We
We're
can.
static.
We're just called static at the
static.
moment. We can. So what I was first thing I was actually gonna say is that both groups, as they decide, can change their name if they want. I have no qualms with what the names are. I just want it to be easy to ping personally. But I don't care. It's up to the groups. I just wanted everybody to have fun with it. But we have
1540. There we go.
But we have two statics now. The second group is full. It should be full. I'm hoping it's finally full. I've had like, I don't know, 20, 30 different applications that I've gone through, talked to people. Like it's like this never-ending thing of trying to find people, and then we lose people, and then we find people and lose people. It's been kind of crazy for the second group, but we finally have it full, and it's very exciting. So they're gonna start tomorrow at 7:30, and then our group is going at the same time, 10 o'clock, and then we'll hopefully get at least gates 1 through 4 done this week. Is kind of the goal between the 2 days. I feel like we can, maybe tap into a little bit of 5. I feel like we could.
Yeah, we should be able to.
Because there's not a lot of stuff that's different. It's like,
Yeah, it's really not.
so I think 1 through 4 should be, like obviously we'll have to get through figuring out the mechanics, but I think overall we can have the goal of like 1 through 4 this week, and then look at 5 and 6 and hopefully get a good stab at them. So yeah, that's kind of the expectations. And then if you look in the announcements, I put like more detailed expectations around stuff. On like, week 2, week 3, week 4. Obviously, if we get 1 through 6 done this week, that's super.
Curious to find out.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mute my in-game sound. So there's a lot of robots and shit around me. All right, so the stuff that I prepared is literally a video of each of the kind of GIFs or moments from the videos that I've come across to just point out all the differences, and we'll just kind of run through them real quick. Gates 1 through 6, and then 6 will be kind of a bigger conversation. And then if I'm missing anything at all, like if I forget something because I didn't find it and cut it, feel free to chime in and whatever else you guys know. So without further ado, gate 1, we've got very hard things that we have to do, guys.
Stagger mech at 80 something bars, 85.
Yes, we're just gonna stagger before the save spots. So it's just literally comes down, same animation, and then we gotta stagger them, and then get our asses over to our ×3 spots. The next part of the next mechanic actually is the counter phase after that. And for that, we just need to block arrows during the counter phase. And I think it's kind of common sense that if you see one, in your direction that you just kind of block it.
Also, if you counter, you can't
Yeah.
counter again.
Like
Yeah.
vault and you're silenced.
So
Yeah.
if you get a counter, go block arrows. That's
Yeah.
all you
Yeah.
can do.
Yeah, that's your job, is you're an arrow blocker. You also take less damage from the arrows if you counter.
hmm
You get like a little shield or something. So that one, I think that's probably the only one that might, throw people for a loop, and especially in like pugs or whatever.
The arrows also slow you, so you can like Panacea or Purify Rune or whatever.
You can actually see when an arrow is going to spawn. You can see the blue explosion on the floor too.
Oh, that's, yeah. You guys see that?
hmm Yeah, and they're pretty slow too, so you got tons of time to catch them.
So that was gate one. So gate one's really hard.
There's one more thing in Gate 1.
What's that?
So if he has an orange shield, you have to stagger, and if it's a blue shield, it's a retaliation. So don't hit him if he has a blue shield.
You are correct, sir. I forgot to add that one in.
That's it for me.
Yeah.
This is why I have you guys around. All right. So gate two, we have to do the orange thingy. We must do orange orbs.
Yeah, need to get all three.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We tend to do this almost every week anyway, but just got to be smoother with it. And then for the blue-red, gold stays out. So you'll get, people randomly get assigned a gold one. You just hang out in the middle.
That's it.
So
I think it might be at 9 o'clock. There might be like a fixed one at 9 o'clock.
a fixed what?
Like the orb that comes directly out at 9, I think might give you gold always.
Interesting.
I thought the video said it was assigned to
Yeah,
somebody.
it's just random, like red and blue.
Someone said it comes out from the top side, like the
Oh.
top half.
All right, what does the video
Well, we'll
show?
find out tomorrow.
Mystery.
Maybe it comes
Not
out
really
from
hard.
maybe it comes out from the Cardinals or something. I don't know.
Something on the map.
From what I've seen on all the videos, they always say the cardinal.
I
But
mean,
the
that,
gunslinger is hanging out at 11 o'clock.
yeah, he was
Maybe-
kind of up there.
Maybe he does it the clever. Yeah, that's probably a thing.
And if you are the individual gold person, obviously you should probably pose like this person. So should factor that in. This one, we're supposed to gather the black orbs after the stagger. And bards have that one ability.
It's a frozen vibration.
Yeah, if you guys want to do that, otherwise you just auto attack them into place.
Paladin has one too, and Artist likewise.
Yeah. Sonic Vibration, Holy Area, and
It's-
Equalize.
A scrapper can do that too. You just gotta go through your skills. Most people have like an moving skill that can lure enemies together.
And then that person did a really good job, and they died with the orbs.
Sacrifice yourself if you have to. But yeah, you just push them together and just like the normal mech, get out
Yeah.
of the way if you can.
It seems pretty straightforward. You
Yeah.
just might need a little bit of help from somebody in between. All right. So then the save zone thing is in random spots now instead of at the Cardinals. So you got to find a random one, and then for this, if you see an extra gem, you need to just ping to let people know that there's an extra one there, because it's going to be kind of.
There's also 5 instead of 4 of them now.
Yeah. Because it's going to be kind of clustery. So you'll probably more rely on pings in hard mode than you do in normal. All right. So then I think everybody should try, that's a DPS, should practice the new Procle a little bit. I'm gonna do it a lot so that I can do it for us, but it would be helpful if other classes that might be better at Procle could also do it, practice it a little bit as well before our raid. So yeah, these are the notes that I took from Soph's post down in, I think you put it in helpful, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one thing that I don't have video of is that Procle has a retaliation red shield, and then purple objects fly around causing blind. I think everybody should run Purify that does Procle regardless. And then the big change is he's randomly immune to 2 kinds of CC. So you have to bring one type of CC on your person, and then the other can be your like grenade. And I've provided the other list that Soph posted, which is here, and it's crazy looking, but you just find your class, and then this is all you need to bring, and you'll cover yourself regardless of what it is.
It just makes it a lot easier because you only have to look at like one part of his body. Like you don't have to look at all 3 sections, like just his head or just his arms or whatever.
And technically, if you wanted, you could just throw both, I think, right? Because one's a skill and one's a grenade. So you could, if you're fast enough, do both. But I don't know if you throw the wrong one, if it does something. I'm not sure.
I think it would probably be best just to get used to
I agree.
like actively being aware of what he's immune to.
I 100% agree. I'm just saying, in the short term, you might be, if it allows it, you could just toss your skill and a grenade at the same time. If it's possible. I don't know if it's possible because I need to practice it when they release it tomorrow, but we'll see. So yeah.
Also, when somebody goes in, like right after somebody goes in, the horseman pops up, so we have to kill the horseman right away.
I don't think it's right away. It's a certain bar. Like it is
It's
a
that
very
one-
early bar though. It's like
Yeah, it's like it's really early.
it's like when Procle's like 158 or something, like and then again at 40.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just saying there's gonna be 2 of them instead of 1.
Yep. Yeah, and that'll be a huge cluster. Yeah, Proco goes invisible at 150.
Yeah,
and
okay,
40.
there you go.
There it is. I knew I had it somewhere. All right. So just to familiarize yourself, I originally wasn't going to show anything on Procle because not everybody does it, but I at least want to show some stuff for you guys so you may feel tempted to try it out. For this mechanic, he's got like a second follow-up smash, like this AoE that happens, and I think it might stun you. It for sure puts a another defense reduction on you. And then this is the wipe mechanic that you normally have to time stop for. And now he does a double dash. So he'll dash once and then he dashes again. It doesn't matter if you time stop it correctly, but if you don't have any time stops, like it's just extra harder to pull off. This one is where he goes up in the air and does the pizza thing. It just has this purple barrier, and if you leave this barrier, you take a fuck ton of damage. But it's still the same, like pizza. And this one, just oodles of spears that stun you. I think this is the other kind of challenging one is the handstand, and he randomly will do one of two mechanics when he does this handstand here. So he'll go up here and he'll either do a cone or he'll do an AoE stun around him. And so this is the cone. And then the next one will be the AoE stun. So there he is doing his handstand thing. And then he'll do an AoE kind of stun maneuver. All right.
That
So
must look like a Inside Out.
it is an Inside Out, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's one more. There's another thing with the outside part.
What was that?
There's another outside boss mechanic thing.
What's
When he puts up a purple shield, it's a retaliate pattern. So if he retaliates, he'll do like 2 spits, and if you get hit by the spit, you get debuffed or something, and you probably need to be cleansed. And if the retaliate doesn't happen, it's an unsafe attack afterwards.
and that's for the head or for Prockle?
The head.
Okay. Very good. Any questions, thoughts on gate 2, guys, before we go to gate 3? Moving them right along.
Good luck, Proco players.
Yeah. Me and Murky, man. Maybe Gone. I don't know. We'll see what Gone does. Gone, are you going to practice?
Yeah, I'll practice.
Fuck yeah, you are. All right, so gate 3, we've got extra typing meteors, and literally you just do your typing test. If there's another meteor near you and you get your typing test done, you just do another typing test. So whoever's a fast typer, like that's your job.
It'll pretty much usually be party 2 because I get the first ones.
So fast typers in party 2. That's your job. Now we're doing stagger.
Hopefully, if we're doing hard one, Brelly has fingies, so.
Yeah. Okay.
No
And-
fingies allowed.
Important that everybody's got fingies. So this one is the shapes that you got to kite into her or away from her, and 2 need to go into her, 2 need to go away. So 4 total spawn. Got to kite correctly.
Yeah, and you can't grab them or it'll kill you, like
Yeah,
the ones that you're
yeah.
kiting.
Yeah, you got to just kite them.
Yeah.
So wait, the opposite colors, you can't eat them anymore?
No.
Correct.
Okay. Got it.
So what'll happen is 4 of these will spawn. I think it's cardinals. I can't see it because of the angle of the video, but I believe it's kind of the cardinals. And so you just gotta, 2 stars need to go in and 2 of the other shape need to go away.
I'd suggest we just like the people feeding it to the boss just go clockwise around so that they don't run into each other.
I 100% agree with that.
It's not a
That's
bad
actually
idea.
what they say on this video, G, but that the idea is that on this video, ATK said that the idea is that one of the 2 parties is in charge of the shapes, and all 4 people run clockwise, so nothing goes wrong between the shapes.
I like it. Look at us figuring it out. All right, so our group practiced this week already, where everybody just goes to the gold spot. Only 3 need to go, but we just started making a habit of just everybody has to go to the right spot.
And the danger for this is that in normal, if you mess it up, everybody gets charmed, but in hard mode, only is it 2 get charmed? That's why you need
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just a couple.
Otherwise, you'll get killed, so.
Yeah. Unless you bring sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
So for the Medusa stagger, before it happens, the people that do a lot of stagger should get gold meteors, and you can stack up your stagger bonus. So she'll go to the middle, but she won't have a stagger bar yet, and then gold meteors will fall, and then you just stand on them and let them blow up on yourself, and then you go stagger.
And it stacks up to 3 times.
So everybody that's got good stagger, that'll be what you're doing. And then is the Medusa yeah, the Medusa's random.
It alternates.
Yeah. Is it alternating or is it random?
Yeah, it's alternating.
Okay. That's good to know. So for shapes, we've got ×2 Medusa eyes everywhere, all the time, all at once. And so this is quite the cluster.
I think these are always look away.
Are you sure that it's not just random?
I'm pretty sure they're always look away.
Okay.
If the pulses are like gate 6, they're always away, it looks like so far.
All right. Well, regardless, if you're unfamiliar with the animation for look away versus the look at it, one thing that might help is just kind of burning these images into your eyes before the raid. That way you know. Because the Medusa happens again towards the end of the fight again. Like it's just constant Medusa. And then so for this, people use Inanna to help make the Medusa not a thing. But again, you've got random Medusa in the middle there. You can also time stop it if you need to get outside. You're not doing it correctly.
I think they recommend using Anana for 42 shapes and for the 0.
Yep.
Seriously, gate 3 and 4 are mostly all Inanna.
Yeah, it's a ton of oodles of banana.
So if you fail, because you have to get all 8 on gate 3, but if you fail, you can time stop the explosion, and then once you kill her again, she won't do the spears again, the scythes again. She'll just die.
Well, that's good to know.
So you can time stop if you fail that, and then just kill her, and she'll be dead.
And she has more HP the more zones are failed. So like she'll get a 17 and then or 21 or 24, depending on how many you failed.
Oh, goody.
What if we fail all of them, hypothetically speaking?
She's brand new.
She gets full health again.
Debussy is ×2 now.
Debussy 0.0. All right.
All right, so gate 4. We'll go through blue change, blue wipe, yellow change, yellow wipe, and so on. So the blue change is gather after dodging flats. So we dodge flats, and then everybody gathers up, and you drop your fire.
Yeah, there's a guaranteed orbital strike after that every time.
So we just got to be conscious of that. And then blue buddy stagger is you're actually staying with your buddy, and then you got to dodge a thingy. Pretty straightforward. And then you just got to one of you has to do the
You, also,
typing
you have to
test.
stay. You have to stay in that yellow circle too. I think.
Yep.
Or,
Yep.
Yeah, and then you're just relying on each other for the
Mhm.
typing test. All right. Yellow change. You stay in dodge. A whole bunch of stuff is on the outside, and it's easier to dodge stuff on the inside. Apparently.
And the change is that if they hit you, the purple orb hits you, it spawns on the purple orb. So
Correct.
it's like a chain reaction if you mess up.
And then these blue thingies that you need to dodge, if you get hit by them, it acts like the wall where it gives a stack to the boss and then stuns you. So you got to make sure you avoid those blue lines. So just to show it again. I don't think anybody gets hit. Yeah. So yellow mech is the orbs just can't touch the stagger people. Otherwise they get charmed. So no party 2 shenanigans.
also, yeah, there's 3 of the the things spawn also. Like the one at the south. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it's kind of delayed. Like
Yeah, the new middle one is like a different. They're slower and has a different pattern. It's like a big shotgun effect. So you have to start on your side and then go to middle to get them all. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not too bad. You just have to call out what side you're going to.
I mean, they finish it with a dead person, so. And I don't even see any gun lancers in their party, so.
Well, I think this is Mesmerizer's video, so they're way over geared here.
Yeah, you gotta keep in mind that these people are already on account level.
Yeah.
But it's a stagger.
Doesn't change your stagger.
Well, yeah,
Your
that's
stagger
true.
value
That's
is
true, yeah.
stagger. I'm just saying they don't have any OP stagger classes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely doable.
That's for sure. Yeah.
So
Just
for
has to be clean.
for red, we're dodging the points. And then after we do a 360 coin gather, turn it into Sonic. And I think for that, obviously, we're going to want to just spread out and go clockwise.
And the video I think is a little misleading because, like you said, they're over geared because they start doing this Sonic mech, but then they push past the damage threshold and goes into the white mech, which despawns them all. I'm pretty sure we'll have to collect them all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to for sure. But yeah, I think it's just more of like everybody's gonna have to have spatial awareness of their own, character, and then spread out
And you can collect as many as you can, so there's no limit.
Yep. Because I don't think we'll be able to assign spots for that, since it's like.
Yeah, not really. It's just gonna be just spread out.
Kind of to spread out, yeah.
So that was the red mech change, is the coins, and then the red mech itself is now there's 2 AoEs you have to dodge before the stagger starts, and they're kind of blended in a little bit.
Yeah, the 4 is bullshit.
So you
This
just
be the same pattern every time though. It's like a close and a far one.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah.
It's always the same. First the cone dome, and then the boss.
Okay.
That's right.
So.
Oh, the last one was a bit bigger.
Okay.
So yeah, that one I think, will just visually take some time for people to get used
Are those
to.
instant? They're just heavy damage, right? I mean, you don't want to get hit on.
Yeah.
It's not a one shot, I don't think.
I think if you're item level, it probably will one shot you. Like,
maybe.
If you're an item level, but I have a higher item level weapon, that's gonna hurt really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So Star Mech is the stagger. There's a red pattern that you have to dodge. And then there's one other thing I think you gotta dodge, but it'll show this red pattern. You need to dodge it. And then obviously this shit still happens.
Stay on the inside.
And then there's tunnels. And the tunnels, if you get hit by the tunnels, heal the boss. So you'll see those here in a second. So see these tunnels. And so those two things will happen during this, and we just need to be aware of both of those.
And the reason that you have to dodge that new attack is it'll give you a stacking debuff that lowers your stagger. So you need to like have some cleanse or run purify or whatever.
Mm.
And after the last stagger check, it stays in star form and periodically inflicts a 20% increased damage debuff on you. So you want to kill it as soon as possible.
So it's like a DPS check.
Yeah.
Got it.
Very good. Any others?
Isn't heads up, isn't the Star Make the War the one where it punches through the shields too?
Where he punches what?
There's one phase that I don't remember which one, but the damage you're gonna get can go through the shield. So even using shields is a risk.
Oh.
In the pattern with the turrets and where the meteors fall, the purple orbs remove all shields and gives a stacking non-cleansable 10% increased damage debuff.
To the yellow mech, right?
No, the one where the purple meteors are falling and then there's shit shooting purple orbs around.
This one.
No, it's the one where meteors are falling as well.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
remember which one it is.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Where it gets a
Yeah,
bunch. Is it Despuda? Is that one? Where it
No.
shoots a bunch of lines out?
No. There's like yellow circles everywhere, and there's purple orbs floating around. It's like
So that's it's entirely new mech.
No, it's the same. It just if you get hit by the small purple orbs, it removes your shields and gives you increased damage debuff, and you can't cleanse it. So like you
Oh.
really gotta dodge them.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's
You'll know it when you see it.
and feel it.
Mostly that's why Korean
And observe it.
guides tell that it's a good idea to always use Sinan after all the story stuff on the stagger mech goes away, so you can cleanse all that stuff.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we'll be using a nano all the time. So for gate 5, we're randomly assigned a shape and color. Going.
Yeah, it'll be on your feed as soon as the mech starts.
Yep. And then the important thing is when she's about to do the times, like when we're going to ×3 or ×3+1, is now it's random, and she'll do a cross pattern, which is what this is, and that's ×3 spots. And then the circle pattern, which is this one, means ×3+1 spots. So we're
okay.
So that's completely random, and we'll have to call that out and make sure that we're, going to the right spots. So I'll show.
And is it always different between 140 and 50, or can she do like the same thing twice?
You can do the same thing twice.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's completely random. So like this cross pattern is here. So I'm just pausing it here.
It's
so
like a fire cross looking thing.
Yeah. And the cross is ×3, which sucks because it'd be easier to remember like ×3+1.
X is ×3.
Yeah, there you go. X is
Works
×3. There you go. And then circle is ×3+1. So red spiky things will either give you a plus or minus on your color. So those things that just popped up. Let me show it again. Hold on. So this pattern here, these lines of red, it'll shoot up. So when it shoots the spikes up, that'll either give you a +1 or -1. And then before placing your shape, you have to dodge ×2 Descaluta lasers. This is for the first one. And the second one will be meteors, which I'll show after. So before placing your shapes at either ×3 or ×3 +1, you got to dodge these 2 lasers. And I'm not sure what the punishment is. Do you lose your shape? Is that what happens? You just like lose it probably?
I think it plus or minuses you again, so you're gonna lose your shape.
Yeah, I think that would make sense.
You just can't get hit.
And if you go back, you can see that there's always a debuff to tell you the timer of the Descaluta laser. Is the purple one.
Ooh, let's look at that. So down here.
It's gonna appear. No, it's not that one. It's in the next one. There you go.
Which is it? The blue one here?
It should be the other one.
Yeah, it should be the shorter one.
Yeah, it shoots off at 9 seconds, and then the second one shoots off at 5 seconds.
Yeah, those are the timer for the Descalutas.
Oh, okay.
Let me kind of go back again. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then.
Oh no, never mind.
And then the blue one is the other one, or no? The
blue is for your shape.
Right, but
For your shape.
that blue is right, but the Deska shoots off when it gets to 9 seconds and then 5 seconds.
Oh, okay.
That's
that
at
makes
least what it
sense.
said when I watched the video.
Ah.
He said it's always 9 and 5 that it shoots.
Okay.
So you follow this blue guy in 9 and 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's watch it again, everyone. Pay attention. 10. So there's 9, and then 7, 6, 5, and then you move. Okay. Very good. Good tip there. I like that. Did everybody catch that? Before I move forward.
Did anybody not catch it?
Yeah, anybody not catch it? Forever hold your peace. All right, so ×3 counters on top and bot. People typically use a Nana to make this go smoother. So we'll just watch this real quick. So, pretty straightforward, I think. So for the left side, which means everybody in the group is gathering 3 orbs, there's a red pattern, red spikes actually, that shoot out from the sides that will get rid of your spikes. So see this, it's like a pink-red spiky thing. Hold on. Like, it was weird. Computer glitching out. Okay, here it is again. So that, if it hits you, gets rid of your one of your stacks. Right side, only just the one person needs to worry about them. And
are they floor spikes on the right side?
Yeah, they're they're floor spikes. Seems pretty annoying. Any questions or thoughts on that? Alrighty.
And life is gonna be hell on that one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody else in the party is fine because they can get hit by him and it doesn't matter. But yeah, the support. So the second shape mech, which was a laser in the first one, is 4 meteors that you gotta dodge. So the 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of like the timing on Donut from Vicus Gate 1 almost. It's kind of like a slight delay. And then sub 90, there's a gold ring that petrifies.
That's a normal.
Isn't it normal too?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might always have petrify. That might be the change.
Yeah, it could be.
And then one more attack pattern for 5. When she does the glass on the floor with the safe spot pattern,
Mhm.
the safe spot explodes afterwards. So you got to move after.
So in the video too, he said that she always does the petrify when she does the like tentacle things coming out there to knock you back. So that always happens at the same time.
So she's trying to knock you into the petrify.
Yeah, it's the same thing as sub 90, just from the start all the time.
Any other gate 5 stuff before we go on to 6? Aqueous Marine is typing in chat to us. All right, so the gate 6 stuff, the main thing is obviously the meteor changes. The patterns are all pretty much the same in regards to just like the regular damage patterns that she does. It's just the meteors are now a cluster. So we're gonna have to get used to that change and then just start out towards the bottom side of the map so that people can count and then get to their spots all across the board. But what's kind of nice about it, which I like watching this, is 7 and 8 are pretty chill now. Like it's not stressful anymore to get 7 and 8 if you're a slow class. So,
how are we gonna like? Because some of the classes, not classes, some of the numbers to go further now with this mechanic for all where we are right here.
I mean,
I guess we'll just see how it works in operation. Because typically, I count in my head at the top in normal.
mm-hmm.
Because we can't count out loud because nobody likes that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just stands together and just runs together clockwise. And if you get a meteor, you just stop.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
Yeah, you'll see it right here.
I thought the video I watched, they just kind of all scattered. It seemed like maybe it was because like.
And don't worry, you have enough time because now the time between meteors is longer.
True.
Yeah. So if you see, like, they all kind of start running clockwise.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
And so
And it's just
1,
pretty
2,
simple.
3,
It's like
4,
1,
5,
2,
6,
yeah, 1
7,
in
8.
each.
Yep.
Got it. Minute 40 regen. Got it. Otherwise, the health is the same, right? The middle doesn't have any less, correct?
Correct. Yeah. And then I went ahead and made this for the other patterns because I didn't like any of the images that people had out there. And it can be a good thing for everybody to have on like a second screen or whatever. But as long as we keep track of like what number we're on, then it'll be pretty easy to just follow this. If you've got it up on another screen, and then I think this kind of thing makes it possible also for us to sort of do raid calls of what we're doing. Because I'll be able to go, number 2, and then 11, 12 kind of comes with that 3, 11, 11, 6, and so on. Versus like the other images I saw were literally like physical dots everywhere, which just like look like a clusterfuck to me.
True. And it probably won't be a problem early on in the prog, but if DPS does get heightened, eventually we'll start skipping some of these numbers, though.
Yeah, the thing that changes is you just have less. You can still do stuff.
There's separate assignments for when you reach a certain DPS threshold. But I wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think we're worried about that first week.
Well, I think we would just change to that when it happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the first 3 are the same no matter what in both. So
okay.
Yeah, so I think it'll be pretty reliable, and then we can use this because after we get enough reps in, we'll be able to kind of improvise after a while. But the initial thing is just trying to make this as brainless as we can for everybody.
So it looks like 2, you're sending 1 to 11 and 12. So then 11, 12 are 2 health, so 1 crack from breaking. So then you have to wait for bottom to respawn before 3 happens, right? Because you can't break 11 with the double meteor here until the bottom is back. And also 6 has to be back to drop 6. So I guess, yeah. It has to come back.
Okay.
And the same with like the way the new 8 one happens is that you can't stack them all at 11 anymore because of the stagger between them. So you can do the first 2, but 6 has to be separate because it's that much delayed.
Yeah. So I put this image in raid strats for everybody, and then it's also in the
Around the 7
video description. So for this one, I just figured we would watch the last bit of I think it's ATK's video because he kind of explains this as well as you can. But this will be, I think, the biggest challenge outside of the meteors will definitely be this stagger mechanic, or not stagger, counter mechanic. I guess it's a counter then a stagger, right? Or is it a counter and then a DPS?
You counter the meteors to hit her with the beams to break her shield.
Yeah, it's the counter.
And at the end, you have to kill a ball before she blows you up.
Yeah, so let's just watch this. I think it's 3 minutes together, and then we can talk about it.
You will see a cutscene that tracks you to the new gimmick that doesn't exist in the normal mode. 5 people need a specific role to resolve this gimmick. During the cutscene, normally 4 people types in the chat which times 3 plus 1 position they will go to, and 1 person types flex. When the cutscene ends, the boss will appear with 165 shield bars. Periodically, there will be a flash from each times 3 plus 1 directions. You have to memorize where the first flash came from. After the flash happens, 4 people have to go to their directions. There will be a meteor from each side, and the direction which had the first flash will have 2 meteors instead of 1, so 5 meteors in total. And 2 people including the flex should stand by the first flash direction. When the meteor comes to a certain distance.
So for that, it seems like it's kind of similar to the gate 5 stagger is that like one of them will light up first, kind of, and then we need to ping that as the double meteor. Is that what
Yeah.
you guys also gathered from that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
basically.
the flex goes to that one first. Yeah.
Mhm.
So
And
It
the
will
big thing
glow
though is that the meteors are not always counterable. So like they'll all look purple, but unless they flash blue like that, you don't counter it. You avoid it.
yep.
either
There's only 4 rounds, and if you mess up the 4 rounds, you'll die.
I just want to watch the flash again.
bars. Periodically, there will be a flash from each times 3+1 directions. You have to memorize where the first flash came from. After the flash happens, 4 people have to go to their directions. There will be a meteor from each side, and the direction which had the first flash will have 2 meteors instead of 1, so 5 meteors in total. And 2 people, including the flex, should stand by the first flash direction. When the meteor comes to a certain distance, it will glow either blue or red. Blue means you have to use the counter skill on it. Red means you have to let it pass through. When you succeed a counter on blue, then after a few seconds, your character will shoot a beam where it's looking at. You have to land the beam on the boss because it reduces around 14 shield bars.
So for the beam, you would just auto attack towards the boss.
Yeah, it's kind of like the lights in
Yeah,
the Phantom Dungeon.
I think it isn't it Brill, or is
You
it?
fight
It
Brel,
is.
yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brel.
It's the same thing as Brill Dungeon.
it's baby Brill.
Let's call what you just saw as
But yeah, it's
first
160 bars and it's 14 per beam. They said. So how many do you have to land then?
They also damage outside of just the beams.
Just damaging her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once all the meteors pass and you're waiting for the next set of meteors, you're DPSing as much as you can.
round of meteors. There are 4 rounds of meteors in total, and in every round, there are 3 blue meteors and 2 red meteors. By
Do
the
you
time
need a flex if you have 2 counters?
No.
Probably not.
I think.
The flex is
Well,
used
go
for
back to the
movement
previous
reasons.
graph.
I don't know how it
too,
works
though.
with the laser though. Like
Does
if you
the
get 2
double
stacks
always
of the
have
laser,
one red,
or
one
if it
blue
messes
though?
up.
Oh yeah.
No.
Can the double one have 2 blues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the problem with double counter soap is that you probably only get
that's
one beam at a time.
It
Right?
probably like overwrites your beam or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think you
Yeah.
can stack beams, so you'd be like
Okay.
wasting
Yeah.
a beam. I would
The
think.
flex is for movement reasons and the shield, yeah.
as
Yeah, that makes sense.
first round of meteors. There are 4 rounds of meteors in total, and in every round, there are 3 blue meteors and 2 red meteors. By the time the 4th round of meteors finishes, if you succeed removing all her shield bars, then the view will zoom out and you can see orbs on the field. You have to take at least 1 orb to live from the wipe attack. If you survive, then that's the end of the gimmick. If you fail removing the shield, then there will be no orbs on the field, which guarantee wipes the raid. So you can tell that it's important to counter the blue meteors and also landing the beams on the boss as well. If you fail the counter on blue meteors, then it will explode in the center of the map, which knocks out all the players nearby. The range of explosion is really big, and mostly, people will die by falling. Having less people means it's harder to counter the meteors, so you should never die during this gimmick. If you counter or even attack with any skills on the red meteors, then it will immediately explode, which knocks out players nearby as well. So all of you should stop the DPS, and not even an auto attack is allowed until all 2 red meteors pass through. Except for the moment when meteor gimmicks are happening, you should DPS hard on the boss since some of the beams might not land on her. You should also use a Xena if you have the Sidereal skill.
So yeah, we'll have to make sure that you always like follow the red meteor with a ping for everybody, if you like they were doing.
That's why I was saying you don't even auto attack because if you hit it, yeah.
That's dangerous.
At 0 HP bar, the boss goes to the center and summons a large
Practically
orb.
the best way to tell people in that one is blue, pink for where you need the flex, and red for where to avoid.
Mm-hmm. This
on
one,
7 o'clock.
I wasn't
Players
sure
have-
why they. I mean, I guess those people are all ranged, maybe, but it seemed like they only had like one person doing damage to this.
To attack the large orb. If they do, then lots
There
of
might just be
small
one
orbs
strong
will
person
come
in
out.
this group.
This
Yeah.
large
They've got
orb
three
has
dead.
Because grabbing the
elemental
balls
speed,
makes you hit harder.
and you have
So
to
if they have one
kill
like super juiced person, then grabbing all the orbs is best.
That's literally the point where you can hit 1 billion, Gibo. Grab all the orbs.
Ooh.
in few
Fuck
seconds. Taking the small orbs enhances the damage of the players, which allows you to kill the large orb in time. If you destroy the large
Yeah,
orb,
this one there's
then
like
that's the end of the
3 of them
whole
there?
raid.
All right.
Oh, then it. Huh?
Yeah, it didn't even look like everybody was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just had the one person doing it, I guess, just for fun.
I don't know.
They're super G's, so they can have one person. But you can actually have a lot of people just one person doing damage to the orb, so the walls drop off and everybody else grabbing. So they can just burst it down.
Mm.
So it seems like everybody's gonna have to kind of survive until the end. I guess at least until the counterpart.
Which is the end.
Yeah. So we can't have early mistakes, sadly. But it looks like, you know, as long as we have 5, we can
Yeah.
technically do the counter. But I don't know if it's enough damage where we're at, you know, to get this last little ball thing. But I would guess we would do it if we had 5. So yeah, that's 1 through 6. I don't think it seems too bad. The hardest parts are gonna just be getting used to the counter, meteor counter mechanic, and then obviously the crazy amount of meteors that we'll have to place around the map throughout the entire thing. So if there are, as we're doing it, if there's like visuals that we need, I can make them. So it's easier unless we find some that are already made. The Aqueous Marine guy says, wait, do you need to do damage in her shielded state to phase her to the final orb phase?
Yes, it helps.
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta do some.
It's just
You gotta.
You'll
You're
do it in
CPSing between
between
the
each
meteors,
meteor
basically.
mech. Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll do your most damage.
Yeah.
Because you'll have to do the meteor shit 4 times. And between it phasing to the next one, you just do a bunch of damage.
And doing damage can guarantee if you miss one meteor, you can overcome it by doing just DPS.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how many times we need to point the meteor blasts at her? Like how many of those we need for the shield to break, or is it?
You want to aim all of them, honestly.
It's just the DPS thing. Like the more damage you have, the less beams you have to have hit.
Ah, gotcha.
I think he's wondering, like, if you get all the beams and hit her with all the beams, do you even need to damage her at all?
Probably
I think
not.
you still do,
I
right?
think we still.
I don't think they
do.
break the whole thing.
you get
Ah,
12,
maybe.
12 beams with all hit at 14 bars apiece.
Then
It's like
it's pretty close.
it's pretty close, yeah. But if you do any sort of damage, you should be fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Because only the counter ones get the beams, right? The red ones.
Yeah,
don't.
you
Yeah.
have to counter them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you counter, you get the beam.
and then the beam just does a ton of damage. I guess. We got his question answered, so he's excited about it.
Something I don't remember right. I don't know if it's because I've been watching Hell mode. Doesn't on hard mode the order change for tornadoes too?
Yep.
Like it's first shape and then tornadoes.
Yeah, the shapes at 225 instead of 212. They swap.
And the tornadoes, from what I hear, hurt a lot. Like really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can skip them with a Zena, or at least like the first ones.
It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, I think Shandy's the same, right? Shandy and Shapes, they're the same as normal. I think you just said that, Rigo, right?
Yeah, they are.
It's hell mode where in hell mode you actually stay inside during the
Mhm.
shape mech. Like you
Yep,
don't go out to
exactly.
normal land, and so you have to run by yourself.
Yeah.
Also in hell mode, that last ball at the end has a Medusa on it, so you have to Anana it.
Yeah, but don't worry, we're not doing hell mode yet.
She's preparing us.
Dude, I'm never gonna do hell mode looking at that the end part of gate 5. What the hell was have you seen the second shape mechanic for hell mode?
Yeah, I did. I watched it.
Yeah, it looks pretty intense. But we're just doing hard mode, the easy one, right?
Yep, it's the easy one.
Yeah, the Aqueous says that we're likely going to need to be way over item level if we're going to tank tornadoes, because they do a lot.
Well, thankfully we have over shields.
Those big thick shields, right?
Big dirty shields, man.
All right. Well, I'm out then.
Yeah,
I'll see you guys
okay.
tomorrow, and we will fucking knock this shit out.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm good.
1 to 6.
Yeah, one through six,
pick
easy.
one.
Half an hour.
Yeah,
Roll
we've
first.
got
Let's
this.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely looks like there's things that are different, but at least it's like a building process. Like we've already normal, of course. So now you can take that normal base, add more hard mechanics.
Yeah.
You know, just do it. But at least some differences.
Yeah.
The real truth. Oh,
go ahead.
No, you do first.
I was just gonna say it was fun to go through that stuff with you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say I appreciate you doing all the video combining, editing, all that stuff. Thanks.
You're welcome.
the real thing is gonna be Procol, right?
Yeah, the pain is Procol. I'm gonna start as soon as I can tomorrow on it.
Aren't you the highest level of all of us?
You can exit also to drop stacks. I think it's
Yeah, you might actually have to
mechanic
leave
to use.
in hard mode.
Definitely have to leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to for sure.
The Jivo ego diff and just stay there till either him or Brickle's dead.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna try to get all the way through it in the practice and just spend the day doing that until I get it, and then and then we'll see what happens. Because obviously it's easier since you get side reels, like versus in Trixion, you don't get the
and it gets staggered and all that stuff. Yeah.
But I'm pretty excited about it. It's gonna be a good day. And then tomorrow, I don't know if you guys are gonna be on early, but I'll be on pretty early and doing stuff.
I'll be on early because I want to get all my monkeys out of the way.
Hell yeah!
I can do monkey at
monkeys to do.
like 5:30 EST.
Okay.
That's time home from work. I'll have 2.
You'll have 2 monkeys at 5:30.
2 monkeys now.
What eye levels monkey?
1540.
All right.
By the time I'm here, everybody's gonna be probably done with monkey.
Nah, of course not, Rigo.
Sucks to be the West Coast.
And one of the things
you're on the West Coast?
Yeah.
He is on the West Coast, man.
Wait, I'm the West Coast? I'm pretty sure I'm the West Coast. I don't remember. I'm from another country, so I don't know the geography of the U.S.
What is your time zone?
Are you in like California?
Are you in
California? Yeah.
Pacific?
Yeah, it's West Coast. Yeah.
That's as west as it gets, my friend.
Unless you're in Alaska.
I'm as west as you can get and as close as you can get to Mexico.
Is Alaska considered West Coast? Is that I've never thought of it
I think
that
they have
way.
they're a different time zone, aren't they?
I mean,
Let me look that up. What time zone is Alaska in?
isn't Alaska another time zone?
I feel like
They're
they're far
like-
enough.
They're like
they have their
one
own
hour-
time zone called Alaska
Yeah.
Daylight Time.
Damn.
I mean, Alaska and
Based-
Hawaii have their own stuff.
It's built different up there.
It is 7:47 in Alaska right now.
Yeah, that's early.
6:47 in
Wait,
Hawaii.
7:37.
7:47. So it's
It's
So
one more
it's
hour
just
behind
it's just an
West.
hour behind Pacific time.
it's 5.
Hawaii is way over there.
You're welcome, Acquiesce. You have a good one, man.
Oh, true. Tomorrow's a new tower too. Oh my god.
What's the largest U.S. state?
Alaska.
Alaska.
Dang it. Trying to bait somebody. into
Yeah, that would be my second guess. Be Texas.
I was gonna say
say,
Florida. I was gonna say
Alaska-
Florida, the Tonga of US.
It doesn't
Alaska's
work.
always
well,
kind
when we
of
were
like-
just talking about.
When they put in like pictures of the map, it's always like kind of like shrunk to fit. Like in the corner they put it, but it's freaking huge.
Aren't all those maps always wrong because they scaled some countries up so they can fit properly?
Yeah. Yeah, like the curvature of the Earth is different.
That's when you see Canada, Russia all shrink down when on the real scale.
Gonna have some breasted for tomorrow.
Well, I
Yep.
hope we got someone to do pro kill on my team.
His name's Mark.
I'm,
Yeah.
gonna be,
Here right now.
I'm gonna be practicing, but
His name is Marky Mark.
You got it.
we'll see.
Berserker strong.
Zerker's strong, but he's also made of paper. I feel like if hard pro kill touches me, I'm pretty much fucking dead.
You just gotta run the card set, and you're.
Yeah, I might have to run just the safe cards. It's probably not a bad idea in general for the first week or two.
Yeah, for Prague, I would definitely recommend it.
You could probably see if Billy will do a 1590 striker. He could probably punch a hole through him.
Yeah, but the last 1590 didn't work out.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
I don't know how good striker is for pro kill. Seems like it would be a pain in the ass.
Which build it is?
I'm guessing he's death blow.
I would
'cause that's
assume
what we're
death
running.
blow, yeah.
He has to
Ooh,
be.
it's gonna have a rough time in there.
No one owns ESO Striker to 1590. Like,
Yeah,
The
that'd be
best
pretty
thing is
intense.
1590
$90.
reflexes though.
yeah.
But that remaining energy, Deathblade was insane. I miss him.
Yeah, Val.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he,
sick.
yeah, he moved to a different static sadness.
Should be good though. I think 1 through 4 are definitely doable. 4 looks like it can get tricky, but I think with our group, 1 through 4 are doable. You guys might get 5 this week.
You don't believe in us getting 6?
We're gonna get one shot at all deathless. Let's go.
6 just that last mechanic in 6 just looks too fucked up.
It seems fine. I think the last mechanic's not that bad.
The hard
Getting
part
us through
is
double
surviving.
Yeah, it's getting
Right.
5 people to the end is the hard part.
Because the amount of time we've had 5 people at the end is not
Very
that
minimal.
often.
Very minimal.
Well,
Yeah.
you can count that this week I'm gonna be alive, cause normally I die one week and the next week I'm alive.
Yeah, instead of drugs, we go time stops.
So what is it? This just gives ancient accessories and then like some mats for their weapons.
Don't we get ancient gear now?
Yeah. You can upgrade
Wait,
your daily ones to upgrade your gear.
No, right now we get relics.
There's also ancient gear mentioned in the patch, though.
Yeah,
And
we're
the
upgrading
ancient,
our-
ancient
our-
gear is
our set.
Brel, the new monkey thing, and the new weapon.
I'm excited for the Shardner. It's the best one.
That's huge.
Did they say if we get back the extra horns that we spent?
Do that personally.
Man, that could have made the quality in 1520.
Hopefully everyone shows up and we get Muffin in the Discord.
That would be good. Regardless, if not, you still, I like we've been talking about, is I think the best recruiting tool is going to be day one, putting, looking for whoever to join static, Discord required, and then try to get, some recruiting that way. Because that's how I got all these guys.
You got me because Gun pulled me off.
Well, I got Gone, and I think so for sure was like a random like pug run, and then I think we required Discord for it.
I found you pugging like the first couple weeks on my Aircon when I was doing this.
Yeah, I think that was what we were doing. And then
No, we definitely. You were on your Deathblade first, weren't you?
I don't think so.
No? Your Deathblade was definitely higher at the start, though.
Yeah, my Deathblade was
You
higher.
tried your Deathblade one time and it did like 40% of the gate. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
This guy isn't messing around.
I just remembered you saying that you had a support gun, and I was like, wait, what? Okay.
yeah. But everybody else, it was kind of like, I used to require like Discord for Vicus, and then we would just recruit people that way. But some people would stick around, and some would go. But I think you guys can definitely do that for Brel hard mode, because then everybody at 7 o'clock is gonna be looking for groups to join, and then they'll be like, "Ooh, I could join this static."
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea.
You could also use the murky technique, Jibo, where you just fire at people and tell them they're engraving some trash.
Say that again. The murky
The
technique.
murky technique where you stop him on his striker. He's like, "Yo, dude, your engravings are trash."
Oh yeah.
Here's how you can fix them.
Yeah, that's how I recruited Murky. Is I whispered him about his engravings and stuff. Because we were hanging out by like one of the Adventure Tomb bosses that like randomly spawns, and it was just me and him hanging out there. And I messaged him about his build. So he had like minus.
What's he doing?
He had like -2 attack power or something. Like,
God.
and I was like, you realize that's like gimping you like crazy, right?
Back when he was a striker.
Yeah, that was when he was a striker named Murky.
I mean, back then, a lot of stuff people just take it for granted. Like, people didn't know that having the defense reduction once in support means nothing with heavy armor.
Yeah.
But people thought like, oh, defense reduction. Oh, there's Muffin.
Muffin joined Discord.
Awesome. I'll re-add him to the order.
I believe Muffin is a she.
Is that the new person?
Yeah, it's one of the new people. Muffin and Sir Teddy are a unit.
Got it.
Vara, challenge in a couple minutes?
Yes. What are you gonna bring?
Whatever. Bard. DPS.
Gentlemen,
What up?
But
Anybody got challenge guardians they need?
just did mine.
Shit.
I can
Who
join
wants to
you.
do a card run?
Got the selection pack.
Congrats.
A whole 10K.
Get
Cheap.
it. Yeah,
Pretty
get it.
good.
Yeah, fucking bullet.
And if you guys want to add a note on Muffin's 1550 Gun Lancer and Sir Teddy's 1550 Paladin and Bard as well.
It's interesting that Muffin is a she. That is
Why?
They
That's
might.
what I call my wife. Is she secretly playing fucking Lost Ark in a different Discord?
Yes, that's your wife.
You're Sir Teddy. Oh man.
Oh no.
I would guess Sir Teddy and Muffin are a couple. If I had to guess, I would guess that.
Okay. Maybe Muffin's a dude, and Sir Teddy's a girl.
No, it's the other way. Sir Teddy.
2023.
Sir,
I don't know, Jibo.
yeah, that's true. That's true. But Sir Teddy did say she's in Discord. That's what Sir Teddy said.
Okay, cool.
That is Sir Ted. That's good.
Mark and I have been doing a lot for the recruiting. It's been quite the journey.
It's been very painful, especially for you.
It feels like every time I can relax, we lose somebody. Like Mark will message me and be like, "Yeah, another person's gone," and we're like, "All right, back to the drawing board, back to the
That's tough.
back to the forums."
Hey, it's me again.
Yeah.
It's your boy.
And sometimes they won't even play with us. They'll join one day and then leave the next.
Yeah,
without
it's
ever having played with us.
it's super confusing.
Did you like inquire about clears on the new people? Like
I do.
familiarity with normal.
Yeah, we do a lot of conversation, and then I ask them, like I usually investigate their character. And
Hey, you got the title.
yeah, but it's also like if people are looking to do hard, it feels implied that they would have done normal, but like I also maybe am giving them too much benefit of the doubt,
Yeah, we got burned a little bit week one with that. Or
Yeah,
last week.
the 1590 RMT like was really bad.
Well, we had a couple guys who'd only done Brelgate 5 like once or twice too.
Yeah,
So
I had to bench them.
that was pretty rough.
It makes sense.
And-
Like plugging, it's rough.
Yeah,
For
no, I
sure.
totally get it. It's just, I felt bad trying to just get a 1 through 6 run going, get to know each other, and we can't even do anything.
Yeah, just getting people to show up is hard. Like tonight, like all of the new recruits knew that we were doing this thing tonight, and I had said, it'd be a good way to introduce and like say hi to people and then back to you, and none of them showed up. So it's like, already not
It's kind of bad.
Yeah, it feels bad.
you know,
But
they
maybe
haven't
it's
responded to any
late.
of the messages.
Maybe it's too late on a Tuesday, and that's fine. But
Out here, real static hours. All right.
right.
Are you on your artist?
Oh, I'm doing the Grand Prix real quick. I need those tickets, dude.
Okay. Okay.
I was on the artist, and then I'm like, it's like 0 hour. I gotta do it. I saw the Superman Triceratops. I had to go.
Okay.
I'm ready to
I'll-
get no scoped and get last
I'll
place.
get on board.
All right, yeah, I'll switch to a deep. I'll switch to my Glavier after this. Yeah, for my limited skill spamming and Trixion at the start of making it, artist seems pretty cool so far.
That's fun.
It's different.
It has very, painty. Like the ability's very beautiful. So I guess that's
What number voice did you pick?
number 2.
Yeah, that's a
So
great.
the supreme Ayaya voice.
You're going for the full Ayaya build.
A full Ayaya, dude. No, all Ayaya, no breaks. Do I even have to race in this race, or can I just stay at the start? I have to finish, right?
You have to finish, I think.
What is this person? It's Paladin.
You can just
Dude, I just
stay behind
dislike
everybody.
the whole fucking thing sucks.
You can just stay behind everybody and walk after them. Last place, and the guy in front of you is trying to shoot you and stuff, and it's like, bro, I'm not even trying.
Yeah, dude, people try hard so fucking much in this. It's kind of funny. I mean, by funny, sad.
What do you mean? That's where the fun comes from.
No, it is not gone.
What's
It's
the fun
not
in going in
fun.
and not
Gone.
trying to win?
It's
What do you-
not
It's not
gone.
about winning. It's about people fucking
means,
just shooting
like-
the missile behind them.
Yeah, he means like if you're not even close to winning and you're like shooting people behind you.
Yeah, it's like
It's
there
like
needs to be more. When you get CC'd by anything, there needs to be longer a CC window where you can't be CC'd again.
I think the
not-
opposite. You need to be able to like, keep shooting them when they're on the floor.
Oh my god.
the thing, Gun, is if you're losing, you're not supposed to shoot yourself in the foot. You're supposed to try to shoot the one in front of you.
Yeah, get off. I got my
I'm kind of with Gon. I like the relentless.
Shut up, you.
I like relentless PvP action. That's great in my book.
Bro, just let me out of here. This
I think it's
fucking
funny,
race.
personally.
I can't get out of the lightning zone, dude. I just
Ooh.
keep getting hit by lightning. Yeah, 'cause-
Don't worry. After like 7 hits, it's gonna give you a shield.
Oh, I don't. No, it doesn't.
Like Gon,
They change
Shield's
it?
a lie.
I feel like you and if we played a game, so like in New World, there was this like dungeon area that they released, and everybody like hand shook on not killing each other near the portal of this new thing, and I got over there, and I was with Vera, I think, at the time. And we were with like a group of people, and I was like, oh my god, like all these people are just standing here and we could kill them. Like, why are we not killing all these people?
I
And
played a healer. I don't want to fight anybody.
yeah, you didn't want to fight anybody. But I was on like a bowman or whatever, marksman. I don't know what the class was called, but I just like started unleashing hell on like everybody. It was like 40 guys, and it was so much fun. And I imagine, Gon, if you were there with me, we would have done it together.
For sure.
Such bad manners.
100%.
Yeah. So that's my dream. Just doing that.
Doing hood rat shit with your hood rat friends?
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Quick question to you: are you one of those guys to go when the world boss for the PvP area shows up, go to the other side and kill from the grass?
I don't, because I feel like I can't do anything when I do that. Like it's very anticlimactic for me. If I had a different class and a better, like a true PvP build, I would be down for it. But like I've only ever seen people like try and fail really bad, which is fun, but
That's the point, to see them fail.
But it's so much effort to just like, slow motion run up to a group, and it's lagging like hell because there's too many people, and and then you just die.
Well, gentlemen, I'm out. Good luck on your runs tomorrow. I'll
Mark.
I'll let you
Bye,
know how
Mark.
it goes.
Yeah, I hope your group works out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Collected.
Just real
See you
chill,
guys.
real chill
Later, Mark.
time. Yeah, real chill. Alright, switch to my Glavier now. Anybody else? Challenge Guardians. Challenge Guardians.
Does it let you do them again?
You can do Challenge
Yeah,
Guardians
yeah.
again. Yes.
Yeah,
After
you
this
can.
gas engine will come.
Go
Are
on
you
a gun. Go on a gun lantern. Make it
You mean
easy.
the Abyssal Dungeon?
No.
What? Oh.
Yeah, if you got a extra spot, I'll help you on my artillerist.
Sick. Big carry. Isn't your artillerist 1560?
Yeah. Yeah, I could help Mark's group tomorrow if I'm
God.
if I'm able, but I don't want to burn myself out.
Yeah.
The times overlap too, right?
A little bit, yeah. There's some extra time, because they're gonna try to go to 11:30, I think. But yeah, technically I could help out for a little bit, but I wouldn't want to like jail him when I got.
Organos isn't one of these, right?
I don't think there are Veganas this week.
Good. That's the one I care about.
This week's really easy.
One time it's bad, it's just Vilganos.
Night Fox Yoho, man.
Actually, with Night Fox, yeah, that's probably the worst one.
This week is literally the gun lantern shenanigans. You can go in the gun lantern, make everything so easy.
You want Blade?
Yes.
Already in a party search. Okay.
Didn't you tell him to not craft the piece of today, people? Cannot write
Oh,
on
yeah.
Discord. Yeah, I cannot write on Discord for some odd reason. No. Keyboard. I think my Discord's broken.
You might just need to restart it.
Yeah, it can get messed up sometimes.
All right, you guys can invite me.
There we go. Now it's working.
Is there a Brel hard title?
Yeah.
That's a good
I don't
question.
think so.
Oh no,
I
never
don't
mind.
think so.
No.
Just the new horns.
Just horns and then
The new
pet.
horns and the pet. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. That plus like the relic gear itself, I suppose.
What the fuck was that?
Dude's just dancing.
Fucking Pikachu was rabid dogging.
Well, I didn't want to be standing up anyway.
Douche.
I'm not able to counter if it comes up. Oh, we're good.
It's okay, he's already dead.
And then he died.
He did. Tomorrow I'm planning on getting on around like 10, I would imagine.
Okay.
10 a.m.
Okay, not okay then.
Yeah, probably the same for me.
And
Unless I call in sick, I'll be at work. So.
Well, you can watch the stream, man. You know, get the
You are right. I could watch.
and then get all the fresh
Watch the Procol Pain.
fresh tea on Procol.
That Prog is gonna be funny, I think.
Yeah, man. Well,
The accomplishment of him like skewering you over and over again.
what's gonna be fun though is I took the I captured me learning Procol the first time, and so I'm gonna do like a video with like me learning Procol the first time, soloing the Procol in the head, you know, like when that happened. And then me learning hard mode Procol, and then I'm, planning on soloing Procol in the head again.
First week?
Yeah, while you guys are yelling at each other. So I need you guys to yell at each other and then wipe.
If you're in why we wait, we just failed the stagger check, right?
Yeah, I don't know which one it was. Dude, just leaving again?
Don't move. Balls. Leaving again?
Yeah, man.
Cool down.
Fire. Yeah, it's corner. Nice.
Best record achieved.
Me too, thanks.
Oh, I'm like leader now.
Armored Nacrocent.
We gotta just draw him into the corner and then face fuck him.
Do you need Ferris for this boss?
No.
No.
It's almost always in the top left corner.
I usually have him just across the road bridge.
Yeah, for me, he's always like south. That's crazy.
Just don't lose all your mana.
Stupid spider. Scorpion.
Armored Necrosina thing.
Well, he tried to double hop. I was awakening him to immunity.
Best record
Yeah,
achieved.
Best record. Gods.
Good job.
Good work. Good work.
Least painless or least painful challenge guardians ever.
You just need my artillerist, man.
You still have your challenger missiles, so
Usually there's like Levinos or Voganos or something stupid that takes forever.
Brelshaza. The boss that nobody knows what he's doing.
Alberhastic's fast though.
I like him, but like, yeah.
His health bar is pretty low, but yeah, he does have weird mech.
He's like a Azir from League of Legends.
Like when he gets the wings, you're like, oh, he's just flying, and then he'll drop like a nuke on you, like literally, just blow you to smithereens.
Yeah, abyssals, please.
All right, 1 second. I gotta go back to the artist real quick.
Good evening, everyone.
Yo, what's
Hey,
up?
Sir
my guy?
Teddy.
Yo.
What's up, dude?
Not much. Just
Ready for
trying
some
to
Brel?
hone my bard. Yeah, gotta hone my bard, see where it goes before I can dedicate everything.
You can do it.
You want to see how bad my honing is?
Wait, hone tomorrow.
Yeah.
The hone's cheaper tomorrow.
For 1540 as well. 50.
Yeah,
It's all the way up to 1590.
all shard costs are getting reduced.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I've already dumped 2 of them, so
Oh, yeah, you can do those
outside of
then.
that, then I just have 1 home left.
Be right back, Bar.
Also honed a lot before patch notes were released today. Smile.
Feels
So-
good.
I mean, my bard had 800,000 honor stars, so I wasn't worried, but it was more like failing almost every special hone. I think I had 30 taps of special hone and only got 1 success. That was sad.
Yeah, if I wait till tomorrow to hone, I think I save like 200k shards.
Yeah, that makes
Is
more sense on
the-
characters.
Is the shard reduction, is that on tap as well, or just the artisans? The gear XP?
I think it's both. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it might be both. Let me read the thing.
They don't give details like that.
Yeah, they don't really. Yeah, it's not in there specifically. It just says like generally honing buffs for everything.
I haven't even looked at the patch notes yet.
I'd have to check the calculator because you can like switch it to Korea and you can see.
It says honing shard cost requirement decreased by 40% from 1340 to 1590.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Big.
Considering that I just dumped about 1 million shards over the last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels very good.
I don't. Yeah, I think so many people hone this week.
Yeah.
And everyone's probably upset.
Yeah. This is what happens when developers don't release patch notes.
Yeah, it would be amazing if they just even a week would
Even
be
a week,
even a
yeah.
week would be amazing.
Yeah, the day before, that sucks. I don't like it at all.
It feels like all the early birds get punished, except for the exploiters. They get rewarded.
There was like when they removed the costs for like gold and like tier 2 Areha from tier 2, I just pushed my sword to tier 3 and like, oh good. Like it happened multiple times where they just nixed the cost. Like, by the way, that's gone now. I'm like, thanks. I don't want that stuff back.
How much time do you need?
It'd be another minute or 2. That's all.
Okay.
The held boss rush ticket chests are available tomorrow too.
I guess I just get to drop the unicorns.
Yeah.
I
But,
wonder
like,
if you're
why not
getting
get all of
this
them?
combination for Cube and Boss Rush.
Yeah, I think you can. There will be an exchange vendor.
And I'm just wondering when they're going to do it. Because
Who knows?
I'm lazy and like every one of my characters are sitting on plus 20 of each ticket. And I have 13 characters.
Yep.
Like, this is my bard. That's just one character. All my characters look like that.
You got a couple of them, man. I would run your normal ones through Stronghold, because I don't think you can exchange those.
You can.
You can?
Yeah.
You can exchange everything, even the tier 1 and 2. They just convert straight to silver, though.
Hmm.
Very poor rate, but they still convert.
That's better than them still sitting in my character bank for the last year.
Well, I mean, I buy all the low-level Cube and Boss Rush tickets on all my low-paying slaves.
Yep.
That's what I use their bloodstones for, so they're stacking up tickets too.
Well, like the tier 2 shit.
Muffin with 50 million silver.
You.
I have no clue how people have so much silver, dude.
Well, they don't own 10 characters first.
Yeah, if you.
That's the big thing.
I can give you the biggest
Yeah,
tip ever for being silver rich. You want to learn how?
Yes.
Convert your gold to silver. Easy. Yes.
No,
Oh,
no.
true.
It's the best way to be silver rich is to be gold poor.
Oh, yeah.
You're not wrong. Especially after you convert all your gold into silver. Easy.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
If you just don't hone for a week, 2 weeks, you'll accumulate a lot.
What is it? It's
You want to make stuff for me to make?
with 13 characters. I think
Go
my
ahead, I
my
guess.
daily silver income's somewhere around 4 mil. Like if you start factoring in like cube tickets and stuff like that.
Get a lot from Chaos Dungeon too.
Yeah. All my characters are above 14, 15. So they're also getting the second highest payout for low paying.
Does anybody else need the challenge missiles?
I do not.
There's a group 1, 2, 3, 4 with pick 1465 Deathblade. Do you want to try to join that?
Which one?
There's a group that's
look,
full.
I'll look.
And it's called Pickanim. I mean, it's a guy. He's already in a group as opposed to. We could also just make our own, and maybe he would join ours.
Don't join that room.
Is he crash?
That's probably like Chinese player. When they do those numbers and shit.
Yeah, he's like legit stuff though. He's got engravings.
He's gonna sell your gold.
Make my own.
Wait, which room are we talking about?
If her challenge, ancient Elveria.
Yeah.
Pickanim, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You think that guy's a Chinese gold seller?
Well, the room. I'm not playing with that person.
All right, I'll make a group.
They have like 3 engravings. I'm good.
Well, it is Tuesday night.
But if a legendary selector drops, you'll get it for 50 gold.
Nope, no chance. Because me and Var are gonna fight over it if that happens.
That's true. But Soph has more money than I do. Dude, I just looked at my gold. Where'd all my gold go? I spent like 30,000 on my bar to get her to 1540. I didn't realize that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hooding costs so much.
I'm probably gonna actually start stacking up a ton of gold and silver now, since
Jesus.
I'm not gonna own that much anymore.
Where'd all the money go?
Oh,
All the money's in all my 15.
my paladin was extremely unlucky. It took 180k raw gold with bound mats to go from 35 to 50.
That's rough. How
That
many
is
pities?
very rough.
That's unreal.
Like, what was it? It was like 5 pities, and like
It's like a big good one.
my average artisan was like above 70.
Jeez.
Alright, let's spam the Junto channel and see if anybody's in there.
I've always been unlucky on my paladin. Can't afford anything because of it.
Some characters are just that way, like where you just can't get anything. My sharpshooter feels like that.
There's 2 group below us with 2 DPS. Why don't they join us? Oh, because they're on gate 2?
Yep.
I don't know.
You want to just queue at the same time?
Yeah, we can do that too. It's probably fine.
Let's try that real quick and see if it works.
That's probably easier. Alright, opening it up. Alright, I'm clicking Demon Beast Canyon first.
Yep.
Let me know when you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
1 out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Still 1. 3 out of 4.
3 out of 4. Okay, we're in the same one.
Depends if it does that shuffling if it's close.
It'll split us up again.
Pop.
Pop for me.
Yep.
All right, we're good.
1 out of 4, 2 out of 4.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright, hit it. Alright, easy.
Yeah, the shit works way better at like 12:30.
I've never had it. Yeah.
Me and Jibo were trying it like in the afternoon, like early afternoon or something. It was just
Yes,
not
very, very challenging.
Dude, and we got a Gun Lancer and crit. Man, what a party this is. Oh, so easy.
Nice. Did did you just ult him?
I ulted him during the second AoE because I didn't want to get knocked back. Yeah.
Nice.
He just stands there and takes it. It's so easy.
The Glavier Awakening.
If
is
only
shocking.
every awakening was like Glavier Awakening, it'd be a fun day, dude. They just so much effing damage. Just nuts.
Gonna have to buy all of the new weapons for the gunner tomorrow.
Get the infernal skin.
Yeah, they look really cool.
Or become Butler Jibo.
Yeah, but you can lay down.
Who this guy?
Dude, he's doing so many counters. I'm just like not in the.
I'm just trying to like dragon horn him from far, and he like teleports behind me. Wait, is he? Is he dead? It's okay, Thar. We don't need to worry about that.
Not quite.
Gunlancer doesn't want any of it, or Gunslinger. 50 gold. I don't even know what I. Too rich for that guy's blood.
500 gold. Too rich for that guy. It's like, whoa, 500 gold. I'm out, dude.
Because I didn't look at his account level if he has any money.
All right, I'm gonna head off and go watch a movie and wind down for the night.
Later,
Alright,
man.
Sounds good. Later.
Thanks for stopping by, man.
How much do you want to buy this for?
I haven't decided yet.
I'm not going over 5k. This is my last tab, so. If you want to pay for it, I'll take your money.
I was thinking the same thing you were.
Alright, 5,000 is not bad for legendary.
Is it legendary non-selector?
Yeah. Sure, 5,000. If you could just
That's
buy
like a 5k.
regular legendary packs for
Yeah, you
5k,
can-
that's pretty worth it. If you could just buy from a vendor nonstop, yeah.
Stuff that you just can't straight up buy is like, worth a lot.
My biggest problem now is I only have 50,000 gold, so I shouldn't have said that.
You know
I
his
have
limit.
500,000 gold.
5 million.
My buying power through the roof. All right, Necromancer's Origins selected.
Yep.
8 billion gold.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. 1 out of 4. 4 out of 4. Pops.
Pops. Yeah, it's the same shit.
Over. Perfect. There's nobody else fucking hearing. It would be the same 2 people too. If we get the Gunslinger Gunlancer.
Oh, we got different people.
Oh
Interesting.
dang. Okay, okay.
All right.
We got an artist? Oh fuck.
DPS bar time.
Alright, do it, yeah. He's probably gonna support it.
Sweet, we get to do some DPS bard.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are maps.
My money was not wasted.
I mean, those buffs helped it quite a bit.
It just sucks because you don't have charm, and like charm is like the one thing that if anything's gonna save DPS Bard, it's fucking charm.
You use the charm set?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's because your attacks hit so much. That's why it's like good.
interesting. I've
It,
only
it
ever
makes
seen
up
charm used on summoners.
it makes up a lot of your damage. I have to use a stimulant.
Drug addicts.
All right.
I started reading the Game of Thrones
Ooh, you
books,
dodged the last part of it.
and they're super fucking good.
My oratorio. I'm grabbing that orb, dude.
Didn't matter.
No, I mean the artist orb.
Oh,
Nobody else does, so I'll do it.
wait, did he heal? That was weird. I thought he was almost dead, and then he got some more health back. Dead. So lucky I tapped this weapon to 20. So lucky.
I'll bring stimulant this time, or atropine.
Alright. The secondary fight can be kind of annoying. He kind of teleports around.
The second one hurts so much.
Dang it. It's like so hard to chain the parry after an actual skill in red. They all have such huge like after like frames.
Really?
Thanks for coming back.